In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on how to land CPT jobs as an F1 international student, stemming from my years of experience helping countless international students land high-paying jobs in the US. I'm going to reveal the biggest pitfalls many F1 students make that you can completely avoid, and share with you some of my secret strategies that will make your CPT job hunting a success. Sound good? Well, stick around until the end of this video to learn how you can set yourself apart as an international student job hunting in today's super competitive market. So what the heck is CPT to start with? CPT, or Curricular Practical Training, is one of the options you have as an F1 student to gain work experience before you complete your studies. At its core, CPT is work experience that enhances your university education in some capacity, to the extent that the work experience is either required for you to get your degree, or if it's not a requirement to obtain your degree, then the work experience must at least be considered worthy of receiving an academic course credit when it's completed, just like any of your other college courses. Now, most international students pursue CPT by way of summer internships and multi-semester job arrangements, also called co-ops, and they're usually performed off campus. Now, I'm not going to get into details on when and how you can apply for CPT in this video. If you want more on that, when you finish with this video, watch this video here, also linked down in the description section below, where I help you understand all the nuances of getting CPT approvals and all that good jazz. Now, the big question is, why should you pursue CPT if it's not required for your degree? You see, the beauty of participating in CPT is that it lets you dive into real-world work in your field of study very early on in your academic career. Another key benefit of participating in CPT as an F1 student, which frankly you should be planning for even before you begin your studies in the US, is that it gives you the opportunity to build a network of professionals outside of your university's community. And in the future, you can take advantage of this network of people when you're looking for full-time positions in the US after you graduate. And this is one critical benefit of CPT that I can't stress enough for F1 students. Many F1 students have helped secure CPT positions, have leveraged the connections they made during this period to get full-time job offers through referrals several months before they even graduated. Which brings me to talk about the biggest mistakes F1 students make when searching for CPT jobs in the US. First and foremost is job hunting like your domestic student peers, which is a big no-no. Or just as bad as following the generic advice of your school's career coaches, many of whom don't know what it's like job searching as a US international student. You see, the truth is that what works for US domestic students in the early career job hunting game does not work as well for US international students. And one of the byproducts of this terrible job search strategy is targeting the wrong US companies. Now, what you must know as an international student looking for a job in the US is that there are so many US employers out there who are not familiar with hiring international students. Or frankly, employers who shy away from hiring international students because they see them as a hassle. And these are the companies that many F1 students waste months of their job search time and effort pursuing. So how should you go about the difficult task of finding the right US companies to target as an international student? Well, you're in luck because we've done a lot of the heavy lifting for you. If you're serious about accelerating your CPT job search, saving yourself hundreds of hours and frustration, you've got to get your hands on our exclusive career guide for international students at sojournerscholar.com/career-guide. Also linked in the description section below. Inside, you will get our handpicked list of the best 250 plus US companies across several industries that our team has diligently vetted for their hiring and long-term retention of international students. And you also get my career search course for international students, where you'll learn even more powerful job search hacks than those shared in this video. Trust me when I say this resource is exactly what I wish I had when I was in your shoes, job searching for internships as an F1 student. So don't miss this, as your next big opportunity could be just a click away. So head over to sojournerscholar.com/career-guide to get our limited offer of 70% today. Another very common mistake that I'm willing to bet you're making right now is not pursuing multi-semester job arrangements like co-ops, all because you're so eager to graduate early. And just in case you didn't know what a co-op is, co-ops are temporary work arrangements that typically occur over 2 or more semesters. Unlike a one-time summer internship, a typical setup of a co-op could be an 8-month rotation, where you spend 3 to 4 months working in the spring or fall semester when school is in session, and another 3 to 4 months working during the typical summer break. As a result of how they are structured, pursuing a multi-semester co-op might require you to take a reduced course load during one of the active semesters, which might end up delaying your graduation time. Now I get it, choosing between a summer internship that won't delay your graduation time versus a co-op job arrangement that will delay your graduation seems like a no-brainer. But you might be shooting yourself in the foot if you're skipping over co-op jobs entirely just to graduate faster without having any US work experience. Seeing as co-ops are generally easy to land as fewer students take this option compared to summer internships which can be fiercely competitive. If you're looking for an easier way to get your foot in the door with an international student-friendly US company, using what I call the co-op first job hunting strategy gives you a huge leg up over your competition. So between the both of us, keep this hack close to your chest and don't share this with anyone else. An even bigger mistake I see a lot is grossly underestimating the time it takes to secure an off-campus job. Be that temporary jobs before you graduate or permanent jobs after you graduate. This is even made worse when you're not implementing any of the other strategies I just mentioned. You see, success in job searching, especially when you don't have a strong network, which is the case with many international students in the US, is both about quality and quantity. The truth is, the job market is a numbers game, and for US international students job hunting, it is a numbers game set to difficult mode, which means you would have to cast your net pretty wide and persevere through many job application rejections. So giving yourself a fairly long search timeline for securing a CPT job and staying motivated through the ups and downs is a necessity. So depending on your mindset, it might benefit you to work one-on-one with a mentor or a career coach who can provide you with a strategy for success and help you maintain your focus during your job search.